I was going to come with props. This is the second part of the entertainment section of this program. What we're going to do now is, since this is all about health, this is the exercise session of the program. And if you look at your tags, you'll see a number on it. And I'm told that not all of you are sitting at a table with the number that you have. And it matters that you sit at the right table. So as a 2-minute stretch break, can you stand up or crawl or whatever you have to do to get to the table where you really belong, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't leave, but find your table, please. Okay?
Thank you both. Nice job. You did a very good job facilitating. No. Really enjoyed your presentation.
Oh, thank you.
Where are you from in Africa?
Ghana.
Really?
I see people leaving. This is getting scary. I know. Well, I'll go actually up. Okay, can you please come back and sit down at your tables and we'll get started. Please sit down. Please sit down. It would really get us going. Thanks. So here's just one more minute of those on my right. Could you sit down, please? Thanks. So here's what we're going to do. It's now your turn. You've been hearing plenty of wisdom. You've asked good questions. There have been some really interesting comments. It's your turn now. The real value of today is hearing what we heard in the morning, and then now what do we do about it? And what can we do cross silos about it? What can we do across Northern Virginia, as opposed to where Pat was starting saying this is not about Alexandria, Arlington, or Fairfax. It's about Northern Virginia across the board. And to do that, for the next 30 minutes, approximately 30 minutes, at these tables where you were given a number because there's a good chance you don't know the people at your table, or some of them, there was an intentional purpose of this. You are going to be, if you're willing, and hope you are, addressing 3 questions within your table. They are right up here. Number 1, where are there opportunities for collaboration across specific silos that might yield improved health for Northern Virginia? Second question, what can I do, which is to say, what can you do in your work and where you live to improve the public's health? And while you're at it, you have a sheet there that is about contacts, connections, people in Northern Virginia who you know, groups, people who can advance the conversation. This is day 1 of this conversation. So getting some names of people and groups and others who are not in the room down is really going to matter to the Northern Virginia Health Foundation, which is cataloging all this, and we're going to be putting a report together of this summit and going forward. Pat will tell you more about that later, but we can't do it if we're not sending this to the right people. So we need the names of who these people are. So here's what's going to happen. If you'll talk among yourselves, there'll be a lot of noise in the room, which is great. You talk among yourselves, answer these 3 questions in about half an hour. We're going to have a report out, and I'll get to that later, and each of the tables should identify a reporter who's going to get up. You'll have 2 minutes to summarize, not the names. I think the names are not important for us hearing all this, but the answers to the 2 questions. And we're going to go table by table by table, and we're going to have music entertainment to make it even more exciting for you. We wouldn't want to make it dull. So, any questions? You're good? It's now 10 of, assume we'll go for 25 or 30 minutes, and I'll give you a notice ahead of time. So you're off and running, okay? See you in 20 or 30 minutes.